You've got a weird look on your face. No, you're scheming something. What is it? Well, what exactly does do something fun mean? You're worrying me. The last time you said you wanted to do something fun, we ended up at that weird club with the healer and cobalt. Now, I don't think I want to have that kind of fun again. Not ever. Nothing like that, huh? Okay, let's hear it. What is this plan of yours? Bake cookies? Oh, well, that's not so bad. I like cookies. They're kind of like miniature pancakes. Well, sure they are. They're round and they're made of dough. Same kind of thing. Is this why you wanted to leave the cave and come back to the house? So we'd have an actual kitchen? Okay, so do you have a recipe or something? Wing it? You can't be serious. There are rules for baking. Certain foods have to cook at certain temperatures and for certain amounts of time. You can't just wing it. No, we're not doing that. If we're going to make cookies, then we're going to do it right. Let me get out a cookbook. I think you do this stuff just to make me crazy. So, what are you thinking? Chocolate chip, oatmeal, peanut butter? Sugar? I don't know what you're talking about. They all use sugar. That's what makes them taste so good. You know, I think we should just leave the cooking and the baking to me. Either that or you have to promise to always use a cookbook and to follow the recipe word for word, because no cookie is ever passing these lips if it doesn't have sugar. Decorate it? A cookie? Are you talking about a gingerbread house? Because I don't abide by those. I'm not baking food I can't eat. That just doesn't make any sense to me at all. People spend hours and hours making those things, and then they just sit and look at them until they're inedible. It's food. You eat food. You don't just look at it till it goes bad. I've never understood that. It's nuts. And speaking of nuts, I like nuts in my cookies. I say we make chocolate chip and walnut cookies. Two different kinds? Well, yeah, I guess we can do that. Here, I've got my recipe bookmarked. Find the cookie you want to make, and I'll get out the basic ingredients. Huh. There really is something called a sugar cookie. Who knew? Okay, it says they have to be refrigerated for 2 hours, so we should make those first. Would you get out the butter and eggs while I get the rest? Okay, let's see. The first thing we need is 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. Wait, what are you doing? You can't do that. Not that way. You need to use a measuring cup. Close enough? Cooking isn't a close enough type of thing. It's precise. There are directions, and it's food, so you follow them. Well, I don't like rules generally, but food rules matter. Get that out of there and measure out 1.5 cups. Wing it. Close enough. We are talking about food. Good food. Cookies. You don't mess with cookies. Okay, next is 1 cup of butter, softened. Don't you dare put that in the microwave. We've talked about the microwave. Food doesn't go in the microwave. It's to fill in the gap below that short cabinet, and I use it as a clock, not as a vessel to cook. I'm a dragon. I can soften the butter without using that thing. It's evil, and I don't like it. La 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 la. Don't tell me that that's how you make my favorite popcorn, or you're going to ruin it for me. Okay, go sit over there and look sexy. I'm making the dough. Yeah, the rolling pin is in that drawer over there. Are you going to club me over the head with it? I know I'm a pain in the ass. I can't help it. No, we're not going to need the rolling pin for a couple of hours. This stuff has to chill. Can you open the door to the fridge? Yes, it does. Read the recipe. See? Right there. Cover and refrigerate for at least 2 hours. What did you just do? You used magic? On food? On cookies? I can't breathe. Open a window. You've ruined these cookies. What do you mean, don't think of them as cookies? Are you feeling okay? You just sat right there and watched me make the cookie dough. Well, if these aren't cookies, then what in the blazes are they? Artwork. Like a gingerbread house. No, I told you I won't abide by that crap. Edible artwork? I don't understand. Cookie cutters? Why would you want to make a cookie in the shape of a pine tree? Cookies are round. We talked about that too. Frost them? Well, yeah, that might taste good. Sprinkles too? Yeah, I like sprinkles. And we get to eat them, not just look at them? You promise? Okay, you do the shapey thing while I go start on the chocolate chip and walnut cookies. I've never decorated food before. I mean, I've drizzled syrup over pancakes, and sometimes I've sprinkled powdered sugar over French toast, but I don't think you're talking about that kind of decorating. I'd probably just screw it up. Decorating is the fun part? I thought eating them was the fun part. Oakley, you did it again. You magicked them. You shouldn't magic food, especially cookies. You are making me crazy. And I don't care how sexy your laugh is. If you keep messing with the cookies, you're going to be in deep trouble. Not wanting to wait for them to chill or to cook isn't a reason to use magic. You're not going to be allowed on the cooking side of the island if you keep taking shortcuts with our food. Food and sex are two things you don't rush. You take your time and you savor every step of the way. Hold the bus. You are backing down way too easily. This is an ambush. I know it. What do you mean, try new things? If this is an attempt to get me back into that club, it's not going to work. I am not doing it. Oh, try new things cooking. Well, maybe, if you agree to stop using magic. You know I have a hard time ever saying no when you flash that smile at me. You do that on purpose. Okay, I'll decorate a cookie, but afterward, I'm eating it. Because that's what you do. You eat food, especially if it's a delicious cookie. We're not just going to sit here and look at it. Deal? Good. So, how do we do this? More magic? Oakley, we had a deal. You are making me crazy. If you eat it, it matters. I don't care if it's frosting or sprinkles. Now you're giving me orders? I think you spend too much time with the healer, or her bad manners are rubbing off on you. Okay. How do I do this? Piping bag? What's that? Why are there so many tips? Oh, well, they make different designs. Well, that's cool. Well, look at this one. I like this one. It looks like the branches of a tree. Well, I guess this is kind of fun. I'm sorry, Oakley. I shouldn't have grumbled so much. Look at that. Isn't it cool? It looks just like a tree. Now decorate the tree? How? Oh, wow. I like that. Okay, let me try. Here, let me have that color. Yeah, I like that. Hand me that one over there. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Well, what do you think? Yeah, me too. I can't decide if it needs more down here. Oakley? You bit off the top? That was my tree. You ate my tree. Well, yeah, but we can look at it for a little bit, can't we? Well, you didn't have to eat it just like that. I worked hard on it. Okay, I'll decorate another one. But you'd better not eat it this time.